So I thought I'd make a new page. Anne Quinn sent me about 725 words, I think, 725. The golden years of Glens, and we discussed where to put it. We're going to call it Senior Glens, make a page, and put it on the menu in here when we come to it. Glens, Senior Glens, somewhere in there. Probably Puppies, Senior Glens, I mean probably between these two, I'm thinking. But of course, as you'll see, we'll move it about as and when required. So this is about making a page that doesn't exist. So we go to Pages, Add New. The page, as it appears in the menu, is going to be called Senior Glens, and it harvests the title from here. That's the page title. Now, where we're going is to add blocks, and I'm alternating between a classic paragraph, which is effectively body text, and headings. The title is The Golden Years, so I'm just going to insert a heading, The Golden Years, and when you click in here and choose all of this, when you select it, you've got a choice of H2, 3 and 4. Now the title above, Senior Glens, is H1. H1 is big, prominent, and as you increase in numbers you get increasingly sub-ordinal, subsection, sub-subsection, etc. So the smaller the number, the bigger, more prominent the title. So I'll just keep that to heading 2. And while I'm here, what you can also do, sometimes instead of for a title lower down, sometimes it's good to duplicate and then move down. You will see about moving that in a minute. So I'm going to put the body text in, and I use classic paragraph. Classic paragraph, when you click in here, you get this sort of Word-esque menu. It's quite limited, but most of us should understand that. Now, the problem is, if we go to the Word document, you can see that in here I've already taken care of that. This is down at the bottom here, 725 words. WordPress and the search engine optimization plugin that we use likes no more than 300 words in sections. So ideally, we'll put some section headings in here. Now this, for readability, more for web with short attention span than newspapers, where we more mature people have more of an attention span. That's about as big as a paragraph would want to be. And this one here is probably a little too large for the web. And this probably needs to be in bullet points. So the problem with this is that when we go directly from here, copy it, if I just do Control A to select all, Control C, I wonder if I could do that manually, right click, oh no, okay, so Control A, and then we can do Control Copy. Okay. When you paste it into Word, it automates the blocks. It automates paragraph spacing. It thinks, oh, we're putting into a web page, so I think I know what you want. And what I have done is, what I tend to do, to get rid of formatting, I tend to open a new text document. If you just right click on your desktop and go to New, you can then get a new text document. So if I paste that in here, I've already got that. There's no line feeds, but basically what I'm going to do is take this, I'll have that as well, Control C, and then Alt Tab. Alt Tab allows me to shift between open pages, open applications, and then Control V and paste that in. So sometimes there is a line feed without a a line feed carriage return. There's a carriage return without a line feed. So what I tend to do is press delete and then press enter. And you can see there's a greater space there. It's the difference between enter and shift enter. You can have a play with that if you like. So I'll just put some sort of random paragraph spacing in here. Well, it's not random, I'm just sort of not thinking too much about it, but just putting a few paragraphs in. So I'll press delete and then enter, and you can see there's a bigger gap. There's actually a difference between a paragraph and a line feed. Let's just put, oops, where did that go? AK join. So let's put a paragraph in here. Of course, Anne will be able to change this at will later on. Let's put another one in there. Delete, enter, finally my lens, etc. etc. So, context. What we want to do is have some bullet points. Well, I'm not sure if we do want this, but I'm just going through bullet points just to show you. So Alt Tab to cycle through to my text document, and it's this section here. That looks like it might be okay. Control C and then Alt Tab to go there, and then paste. Now, because these don't have a normal enter, what you have to do is press delete and enter. Don't worry that it's gone to Times New Roman and a strange font. That comes out in the wash. I think that's okay. The last section, a search for too many parameters. Let's just Control C and then go to the page here. With this, I think, as in Word, if you press enter and then enter, it comes out of the bullets and into normal text. So I'll just put Control V. We might want to just select, say, the name. All I did there was push Control and Shift together and use left and right arrows. I might, oops, not did it. Let's do that again. There we go. You know, we might want to highlight things like this. So let's have a little look at that. Let's just publish it. My screencast is limited to 15 minutes, so I've got another 5 minutes to go. So it's thinking about it. Oh, maybe I might need to press this twice. I don't know why it just seems to have done that recently. So that's published. Page published, view page. So I will view the page. See me blends the golden words. So that comes out quite nice. And I might want to put contacts, a new. In fact, I ought to go in there and just change that, and I'll put a picture, a title picture on there as well. So I'll just go to edit page. I think somewhere lower down I can, if you go to the bottom, there's a little sign where I can go and edit the page as well. But I'm just going to change this. If I delete and enter, that just puts a paragraph one there. And I'm not sure if that's needing a paragraph as well. So delete and enter, that's better. And then you can see we've gone to block. So go back to document. And I'm going to set a featured image. I'm also going to, on the template. So, okay, let's do it bit by bit. I haven't changed the template, but I will do shortly. So I'm going to show you what setting the featured image looks like. We need some big images of old Glens. I've pinched this off a site somewhere, I can't remember where, but it's reasonably large, but not large enough. It needs to be 1920 wide by 1080. But we'll set featured image, and then we'll update and preview. Preview up here sets a new tab going, and I can go back to where we were. So you can see this picture is within the page. It's underneath the title, and there we go. Okay. So that looks quite nice, isn't it? There's no external links. I really need to go back here and make these links. I'll do that in a moment if I've got time. So go back to the page, and this same image now will be acting differently on the cover template. So let's just change it to cover template, update. Now I can go back here and I can refresh. Oh, it has done it. So now the page floats over the top. We might need to just push the golden years down a little bit so you can see where we're going with that. Okay, so what I'm now going to do is just, I won't do too much with that at the moment, I might revisit it later. I just want to go to the appearance. Where's appearance? Here. Appearance menus, and I have to take this page, Senior Glens, taking a bit of loading. So I've got 2 minutes left. Hopefully I can do it within that time. By the time you look at the web page, Senior Glens should be visible. Senior Glens, add to menu. It appears at the bottom. Senior Glens, and what I'm going to do is just drag that up. A trick I sometimes do with long pages is press Ctrl and then minus, and it reduces the size of the page, and you get more in there. So it's sitting under puppies in the Glens section, and then save the menu, and then when we go to see it, saved, it will be here, Senior Glens. Because I'm in edit mode, any page you're working on, you can edit it from there, or you can go back to the dashboard and edit it from where were pages? Edit it from here. Okay, so we'll call it a day, and I'll do another one on something shortly.